Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back on the channel, man. You alright? You alright, see? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely. Look at it. We got another video for us today, man. Black representation in TV shows. How you feel about black representation in TV shows nowadays?
Nowadays, or just overall period?
Nowadays. Because it's different. It's 100% different.
So I don't really watch a lot of...
Even the shows you do watch. Well, how do you feel about the black representation?
The lack thereof, or just...
Lack thereof, if you want to say lack thereof, or when you do get it, do you like the representation of?
Just depending on what it is and who it is and what their character, I don't know, it's just a lot. No, I'm just thinking, but
I'll go off of it. I don't like the diversity of it when it comes down to black representation.
What you mean?
Like when I say diversity, what I mean is the constant usage of the same people.
Yeah,
or the same stereotype.
That's what I'm saying. I guess I didn't use those exact words, but that's what I was like. It depends on who it is, because I do feel like we use the same people over and over and over, and there's so many other people that I feel like you could you know what I'm saying?
Utilize.
But I do get tired of seeing the same people. Granted, yeah.
Same faces.
And that's why I was like, and it depends on what their character is, because I do hate different stereotypes and stuff like that. But,
or the lack of good acting. Because we will see horrible acting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You gonna point? You already know where to go if you want the first part. You gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it in with a thumbs up, y'all.
They already see. You know who you look like? Somebody did say it.
I already know who I look like because I was thinking about it yesterday.
What you
I was
thinking
looking
about?
at myself. The little girl off of Matilda. I can't ever think of her name.
Oh, man. Let's see.
Have you seen her today?
No, I haven't seen her today. Where is she?
She right there. What was her name? Lavender?
Yeah, on Matilda. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's short.
Yeah, she is short.
God damn.
But I don't look like her, but with my hair like that and the glasses. Yeah, I was looking at myself yesterday. I was like, why I look like the girl off Matilda?
Oh, man. That's funny. Let's go.
Black representation in TV shows. Let's talk about it. So for context, I was born in 2001. I grew up watching a variety of cartoons.
He my niece's age.
Yeah.
My niece was born in 02.
02, okay.
But yeah, still.
When was my nephew? My oldest nephew. My oldest nephew older than him.
Was my niece born in 02? Yeah, 02. But she 24. Or she'll be 24 this year.
Be 24 this year.
She'll be 24 this year.
Yeah, she'll be 24 this year.
Yeah.
And then my nephew, I think he's 26?
Huh? Oh, I'm gonna say what?
My oldest nephew.
Oh, okay, 26.
I think he's 26.
Ooh,
and whatever the big three had to offer at the time. When I was younger, I never really paid attention to these films in a deep way. I just consumed it. But whenever I did see a black character, man, it made me happy. I say this all the time, but representation matters. These little instances of seeing people that look like you or not will affect you.
Oh, we was just talking about
representation
that the other day.
Really does matter.
Was it yesterday we was talking about? Because I was watching Gullah Gullah.
Yeah.
And I think we was talking about how inspiration. Yeah. Inspiration we got back. And just cause if you go back, I do think it's 80s, 90s inspired a lot of us wanting to do certain things. Inspire some of us who want to do no matter the plethora of things, but draw inspiration from and live in color
Yeah.
from wanting to do like sketch style comedy.
Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just play a character and so on. You know what I'm saying? So we would go home and we would imitate some of those things. Even I remember even when like me as a kid, I used to like put on my church shoes and try to moonwalk. Because I wanted to be like try to do like Michael Jackson, hit the spin and everything. Also, I remember watching an episode of Smart Guy, and it was the episode of tap dancing, and that's the first time I was ever introduced to tap dancing. And I said, "Bro, I want to try that," because I used to dance and stuff a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
What you looking like? Yeah.
I'm just looking. You talking?
Like literally,
I'll close my eyes next time. Don't do that.
Like literally, I used to sing and dance all the time.
But no, representation really does matter for real.
And you used to have people you can look up to on the TV screen.
Matters. These little instances of seeing people that look like you or not will affect you on a psychological level. That is why in 2026 is so infuriating, because even the thought of a black lead will have everybody mad. Today we're gonna be looking back on some of my favorite childhood shows and just point out how, you know, black people are depicted in these shows. The reason I'm even doing this video is because on TikTok lately there has been a trend of people doing videos mocking the stereotypical black character.
Hey, girl, what's your...
Let me ask you this. What do you think black representation is today, though?
You said what?
What do you think like black representation is for the younger generation is today? Where do you think they get their inspiration from today?
Oh,
because they don't even. I'll say this: his age group probably is the last bit to be able to see some type of representation, but they were still young and they had to go back. Correct from the previous video, had to go back and watch the reruns and not in real time. But
where do I think?
Mainly TikTok and
yeah,
social media.
That's what I'm about to say. The internet, like social media, but that's not always good representation. And that's why I do feel like a lot of like young people are like even like with dealing with a lot of stuff because they like the representation that's out there is not always positive representation, and it's always like a comparison thing and feeling like whatever the case may be. So I don't feel like the representation is positive or uplifting in a way. So, but yeah, to answer your question, I think social media, which sucks. Like that sucks because we was able to have like, you know, both worlds, not having social media and having social media. So I feel like with us it's totally different.
Because I'll say this, even when it comes down to like relationships, right? We seen like teenage love, so like love stories, right? And representation of that, because we had those episodes on like Sister, and them going off to college with their boyfriends, and we being able to experience that through the lens of a television. So it gave us inspiration, but we also had it on one with Kyla Pratt and different dudes. Like, so we had that representation. Also, we had inspirement too from the Cosby Show, and you seen it too successful. But you also had Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv. And then we also had, I always thought college was going to be like Hillman. I was like, bro, I can't wait to go to college. World. Yeah, different world. I couldn't wait. But also, you had different shows of representation of like black love and stuff, because you had even Family Matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, people fail to realize, because they always talk about this, and so they got this whole dynamic of what it is. You got Martin and Gina, and they give off a more goofy essence of the relationship, where a relationship doesn't have to always be.
It's not perfect.
Yeah,
you know, they
crack jokes on each other, but
they always find like a way to come back to each other and like this common ground and stuff like that. So
because I think like one thing with us, people constantly try to dissect the relationship for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I'm like, don't look at us as a perfect representation of what you want love to look like.
Or what you feel like it should look like.
We on the scale of like Martin and Gina, bro. We crack jokes on each other all the time. We play fight all the time. We play jokes on each other all the time. Like, it's just the fun essence of it. Sometimes there has to be serious moments. And sometimes there should be still joyous moments at the same time. And no relationship is perfect.
And granted, I was going to say, because what you had brought up earlier with the other video when we were saying, because people do sometimes, like, no disrespect, but some people do lack comprehension as far as like when you're saying something, and if it's not like verbatim. They kind of, they just kind of come up, formulate their own,
idea of what
you're trying to say, or what you mean, or oh, you said this, or whatever the case may be. But granted, you can go back and watch all of these things that you named and get that inspiration. But in real time, like new things that are coming out for like the the generation after us, or the generation after them, or whatever the case may be, I do feel like there may be a lack thereof, opposed to when we was growing up and having like certain things. But
cause we even have to watch the Rookie.
Cause we went back. We was talking about that. Like with us, we grew up on things, but it was things way before us. But we watch, you know what I'm saying, or you watch these things with your parents and things of that nature. So I don't know what y'all doing with y'all parents now, but that was just a thing that we did.
But like one show that shows true imperfection of a couple that's growing together is Rookie. Mm-hmm. Like Rookie, you got Darwin, who's she still go to school, right? Mm-hmm. He made it to the league, but he's hustling, trying to do this. She's still hustling, trying to do this, but they trying to fit and try to make this new world together. Oh,
talking about the game.
Oh, it's the game.
The game. I was like, what's the... Because that's what...
But yeah. But the game, and then after that...
They called him. They called him mad school.
He ended up cheating.
Yeah.
Had a kid.
Yeah.
They separate, but some kind of way they was able to come... Like, there's no perfect way. You know what I'm saying? How to do life. It just shows you different aspects of it. Then you had girlfriends who, you got a successful group of girls. Mm-hmm. And I do like Girlfriends, and I wish there was a show like Girlfriends now. Because I feel like that's very important to show the elements of success amongst black women instead of always a baddies or the negative.
That's why I used to love and living single. I used to love that as well.
Yeah. Because they did still show empowerment of that. But it also showed you had a successful... It's kind of similar, though. Now you bring it up. Living Single. Yeah, I'm saying Living Single and Girlfriends are very similar shows. Yeah, if you really think about the concept.
I used to like Living Single.
But yeah, like, I wish TV still had that, or something still had that dynamic of showing that a positive side instead of the negative side. Instead of love and hip-hop, you got a show that could show the better side instead of basketball wise was just sitting around.
That's why I said the other day we do need to get back into the video, but that's why I said the other day when I seen that they had canceled, I was like, good, it should have been canceled. Yeah, because I just feel like it's just this negative, dark stigma and cloud like over.
They didn't cancel all of them.
Yeah,
baddies, all
of that stuff. Yeah.
People doing videos mocking the stereotypical black character.
Hey, girl, what's wrong? You look like somebody just ate the last rib at the cookout.
Cookout? What does that mean?
Oh, girl, just be grateful you ain't got 12 little brothers and sisters, because, woo, being stuck in the cycle of poverty is a trip. It's trifling.
Well, Sarah has been bullying me.
Oh, girl, what? Let me just nip this in the bud right quick, because ain't nobody gonna be bullying my beautiful, light-skinned, main character best friend. Okay, girl.
All I think about now is the stupid chemistry test. I mean, I can't eat. You can't eat. Girl, it's worse than I thought. By the way, Case, I think we should study together this weekend. Thanks, Reginiqua. You're the best. Perfect. You can do the work, and I'll hang out with your fine brother, Jake.
Now, I want to go ahead and make this disclaimer now. If you are one of those people that use the "it's not that deep, bro," go ahead and click off my video. All right, bro. We woke over here. The real woke. No more talking, man. Let's get into it. I highly recommend the act of rewatching media. Nostalgia plays a huge role in why we love things, and this can skew the validity of whether it was good or not. It makes sense because when you were younger, you were happier. So a lot of times people associate these happy times with whatever they were consuming at this time, TV shows, cartoons, and it's just considered automatically good. Now, it's also great to rewatch media because you can get a different perspective. The way you digest a show at 8 years old versus your adulthood will contrast. When I was younger, I loved the show Everybody Hates Chris. But whenever I saw Julius, like, he irked me. I was like, bro, why are you being this cheap?
Shit, when you get older and you start paying them damn bills by yourself, you understand why Julius was so cheap. Cause I mean, damn.
Julius was OD with it.
That's true. I ain't gonna hold you. His wife pissed me off. I'm like, shorty, you can at least go get a part-time job.
My man got 2 jobs. Then 3 jobs. Sometimes it was 2, sometimes it was 3, child.
Boy worked and never had, and then come home be stressed out.
Gotta fool the kids.
Then as soon as she go get a job, I ain't gotta deal with this shit. He gotta deal with it, but you can't deal with it.
$1.89 worth of food.
Fast forward to 2026, I'm a father of my own, living in this economy. I understand you, big bro. Now let's talk about some tropes. We're gonna start off with the best black friend trope. This is also referred to as the token black friend, and in my opinion, I call it the here nigga damn type of character. This individual is only added into the show to say that there is diversity. They are usually one of the few black characters on the show, but they have no type of agency, they lack depth, and rarely has a plot centered around them. An example of this that I remember growing up is Tucker from Danny Phantom. Absolutely love this show growing up. I think it gotta be in my top. It's in my top 10 cartoons of all time. Just looking back, I never noticed this trope. I was really just happy to see a black character. But as I was rewatching it, you can most definitely see how he fits it. You see, Tucker is one of Danny's best friends. He's real tech savvy, great with hacking. He does all the back end work for Danny Phantom, you know, like setting up gadgets, things of that nature. And it's always helping Danny achieve his goals. What I dislike the most though is that Tucker is 9 times out of 10 the butt of the joke.
Hey there,
No.
I didn't ask you yet.
And not to be that guy, but they got this man around here chasing white women the entire show. Now, as far as plots goes, they do give him a few. There's an episode where he gets possessed and turns evil, and then another one when he's like jealous of Danny Phantom's powers. They fall flat to me because they don't really lead anywhere. It's like after that show, it's like, okay, just back to normal. As far as his art goes, I think it could have went a little better. By the end of the show, he basically realizes that he's the sidekick. Like, he just stand in his place, and Danny Phantom, the white man, is his show. Maybe I'm tripping, okay? If you watch the show, let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, this example, you don't even gotta debate it. Tebow from iCarly.
I never really watched iCarly. I kind of remember Danny, but him breaking that down made me realize Gerald was the only black dude in Hey Arnold. Crazy, ain't it? But Gerald was considered cool though. Gerald was always a cool dude. He wore a sports jersey, so you would just automatically assume he probably was good at sports.
I have to go back
but
and watch it though.
They did have an episode where they showed his family though. They did. You got to see Gerald, big brother. He was good at sports and stuff. He was like, oh, but Gerald was the cool dude, bro. It was high top fade. You don't remember like that.
No, I remember.
Gerald was the only black though.
No, I'm just thinking about the show overall. I said I'm gonna have to go back and like watch it, because even like doing the video that whatever video was it his video?
It was his video.
It was his video. Yeah. I was like, even there like little comments or little lines and stuff. I was like, I would have never even. So I do wonder like what's some other stuff in there that kind of just went over our head.
Like Doug.
Yeah.
Who's black and Doug? Everybody gonna say the same name. You know, you ain't got it? Everybody say Skeeter was black.
I mean, yeah. Well, Skeeter.
What you trying to say? Technically.
I was like.
Honestly, what was Patty then? Because Patty.
I don't know.
I think do feel like they were different races.
Yeah.
Without being different races. You know? Because could Patty been Asian or something? You never know. Patty mayonnaise.
I mean, I think she was just.
You don't know.
I think she was.
Oh, then B. You know what? Pay attention to this. See, if Skeeter is black, right? Then what is BB? And then what is Bud and Tippy? The Dinks. You can go deep into that. See.
Let me know how y'all feel about it.
You said what?
No, I was just about to say. Well,
Skeeter was supposed to be, I guess, quote unquote, considered. Just because the voice actor might not be, but that's
yes, here nor there, because we'll talk about
because even Cleveland.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, because like Cleveland, yeah.
The white man, is his show. Maybe I'm tripping, okay? If you watch the show, let me know how y'all feel about it. Now, this example, you don't even gotta debate it. Tebow from iCarly, he fits this trope perfectly. He isn't specifically anyone's best friend. He's more of like friends with everybody in the group. The main cast of iCarly has no black people, okay? And Tebow is just one of the 2 recurring black characters on the entire show. It's him and then Principal Franklin. Despite being in 25 of the 97 episodes, there is no depth to Tebow at all. All we know about him is that his real name is Terrence. He's the manager or owner of the Groovy Smoothie. Like, we never get a definite answer. And I want to say he's Jamaican. I think they hinted at it, but didn't necessarily say it. But just because he's a black man with dreads don't mean he's Jamaican. So I don't, we still don't know that. But in short, we know so little about him because he is strictly used for comedic relief. He's loud, funny, over exaggerated, and he got this gimmick of like putting different foods on a stick. Nigga, how the hell you do that? He's a very loved character, so it's just disappointing that we couldn't get more from him. Maybe learn a little bit about his backstory, how he got into the smoothie business, etc. Right? They did my boy dirty, man, and this is a common theme that you will see in Dan Schneider films. The next,
and then they say Dan Schneider, like, he gets credited for a lot of things in Nickelodeon, but he didn't have his hand in everything in Nickelodeon. Like, cause don't they say he gets credit for all that, but he got on all that after it was already a successful show. And then Kenan and Kel, he didn't have his hand in Kenan and Kel,
I
did he?
don't think so.
Let me see.
But I could be wrong.
Who the producer? Program Kim Bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was a writer. He was a
writer.
writer. He was a writer though. But I don't think he was a producer of the show.
Yeah.
So you got to think about with that then. Are they on BET Plus? Oh, they are. You finna say what though?
Oh, nothing.
Trope we have is the sassy black woman. In my opinion, this is the most common trope, and we see it all the time.
The Willie T. Ribs racer cheerleaders are about perfection, hard work, sweat, tears.
This is where a black woman is written as loud, having a lot of attitude, overprotective of their main white lead, and in the name, sassy. They also love doing that hand on the hip, finger wag, neck roll thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. A great example of this trope that I remember is Ivy from Good Luck Charlie. You could also debate that she fits the best black friend trope as well. Now in the show, it's starring Teddy, and Teddy has a best friend named Ivy. She's extremely loyal, always gives great advice, and will do pretty much anything to ensure that Teddy achieves her goals. Once again, she is one of the few black characters on the cast, so you see the common theme here. And let me know if I'm tripping. If y'all ever watched the show, has there ever been a time where Teddy is at Ivy house, around her family? I don't think so. I may be going deep here, but like, did they do that on purpose? In my opinion, it perpetrates like the stereotype that black people, they don't come from stable homes, it's toxic, there's no father in the house, and that's not the case for all of us. Who's to say that a white kid from Nebraska watching this show is basically thinking what I just said of why they not at Ivy house? Like, it would have been cool to have a few scenes where they in Ivy's bedroom. She's always just coming to Teddy's house. Despite all this, man, Ivy was a very loved character. Like, if you go online, TikTok, YouTube, people have multiple compilations of them just being together, and a lot of people say that they are the best friend duo on Disney Channel ever. I just feel like with her being one of the few black characters on the cast, black women at that, they could have drawn her a little better, made her less stereotypical. I'm so tired of seeing the same archetype of women, bro. Like, can we get like a girly girl, a goth black girl? Like, mix it up, bro. We want something different. Another example I remember very early on is Lashana from Total Drama Island. Man, I was rewatching back this show, and I was like,
let me just pause before you get into it. That's the reason why I think it's still good to go back and watch like old family and show your kids the old stuff.
Yeah.
And show them, hey, black can still be successful.
Yeah.
You can still show family matters and say, hey, you can still be successful working a regular, aka regular job. You know what I'm saying? Being a police officer is still some people's dream job. It was used to be considered a dream job. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a police officer. That's a dream job for some people.
Yeah.
Let's not act like just certain things is just quote unquote a regular job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or the Huxtables, a successful family in New York. We all know New York is fucking expensive. For them to have a brownstone in New York upstairs, down. You know what I'm saying? In New York, then had a little backyard. That was success. You got a doctor.
Yeah.
And mom was a lawyer, right? Come on now. That's black success.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
In Beverly Hills. Success. Black success. Lawyer, aka judge. Black success. So I do think, you know what I'm saying? And then honestly, like I said, go back to watching Martin and show that you can be happy There's happiness in everything. Martin always was happy, bro. And he was just a disc jockey at a radio station. Mm-hmm. Those are dream jobs, though. Look what a disc jockey can do now. You got Charlamagne, you got DJ Envy, you know?
Yeah.
Show these people, like, don't look down on any job in America. Make it your own. You never know what success can look like in the future for you.
True.
And that's what I think. I think you should show. Like, even like one of your favorite shows, the Jamie Foxx show. Mm-hmm. You had a black couple. Yeah. Owning their own hotel. Yeah. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's still black success that can be shown. But it sucks that we don't get that now. We don't have those shows now. But let's not act like there's not a reflection of, like, even like I said earlier, Girlfriends. Mm-hmm. What's Tracy Ellis? I forgot her character name on there.
What you got here, Leanne?
Was Joan?
No, John.
No, that was her name.
Was John? Was it?
What's that? But
your memory better than mine. I got it right here. Yeah, it was John. Sorry, it was John. Because I was like, I know Maya Lynn.
And was she a lawyer on there? I think she was a lawyer. I might be.
Entrepreneur, fashion icon. I don't know.
Nah, that was what's called? That was Jill
what
Jones.
Was her? Was she a lawyer?
I swear, because Maya was her assistant. That's how she started. William was also a lawyer at the same. Yeah, they worked for a firm.
Oh, it was. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It's Lashana from Total Drama Island. Man, I was rewatching back this show, and I was like, how did my parents let me watch this? It's so many inside, like, dirty jokes, bruh. Even on the surface, it's funny as hell. Now, Lashana is one of the only black characters on the cast, and I ain't gonna lie, man, Lashana always been a baddie to me. But off the rip on the show, man, she comes out with her sassiness.
You're jumping. Make me.
She's loud, very outspoken, and take no type of shit from nobody. Now, aside from the sassiness, she doesn't really fit everything associated with this trope. For example, most black women that fit this are never seen as vulnerable. They're always just strong. Lashana does have moments when she's being soft. You know, she's expressing that she maybe have been wrong in this situation, shouldn't have came off this way. So you see that in the show. They even give her a love interest. And what you'll notice with this trope is that most of the time they try to make the character less desirable to a societal standard. So they'll make them darker, you know, heavier. And when they do this, the characters never have a love interest. So it was different here. But I don't know how Dr. Umar, you know, gonna feel about this interracial couple right here. Now, a character that fits all the boxes and isn't up for debate that fits this trope is Andre's grandmother from Victorious. This is another Dan Schneider show. And like I said, you will see the pattern when he writes black characters. She's loud, aggressive, and her role is very similar to Tebow. Like, you know, pop in, say something funny, and get up out of here. I know it's just jokes and all, but as one of the only black women on the cast, this is how y'all portray her. And just even bringing back up Lashana, you could kind of see how stuff balances out with her. But with Andre's grandmother, it's just straight up character. Now, this trope even represents little girls, you know, little black girls in shows. A recent example of this is Erica Sinclair. She's sassy, real snappy with those replies, no type of fear at all, and will stand on business. The thing that balances her out, though, is that, you know, she is a nerd and she is very smart. They let you know that in the show. But I never see that vulnerability with her. She's never like soft. They don't give her enough screen time to even show that. And just to give Stranger Things a little bit of grace, it could even be her just being bratty, you know, because she mainly like standing up to adults telling you, I ain't no little kid, like I can, that's kind of the vibe I get. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And lastly, this trope doesn't just stand for black women, it stands for animals voiced by black women.
You better stop poisoning my baby's head. Just what do you think you're doing?
You got rid of the only man standing between us and a sesame seed bun so we can celebrate the day you came into the world.
Hey man, this trope can go in very deep and I highly suggest y'all check out this video right here. This brother broke it down perfectly and it's a solid video, man. Now let's talk about solutions because there are many. For one, hire more black people on your cast. That'll nip all of this in the butt. I don't feel like these writers do this on purpose. I think they just see examples because it shows so much, so they just end up thinking that it's true. I say this all the time, man, but most white folks don't really have interactions with us. The way they perceive us is the way they see us on TV, social media, etc. So they model after these things. And let's say you do want to have in a sassy black woman character or a black best friend trope right here. there. You can balance it out by adding other black characters that don't fit those tropes. You can have a sassy black woman, but also add in a gothy girl. Sprinkle in a girly girl over here. You know what I'm saying? You can mix it up. And if your character is one of the only black people, give them depth as well. Let them be able to stand on their own. Have them have a plot every now and then, you know? That's just all we asking for. But that's it for this video though, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. I want to start doing more TV analysis, more movie analysis. Listen, I know a lot of y'all been asking me to do a video on who cloned Tyrone, and it's going to depend on how this video right here do, or let me know in the comments if y'all really want.
I'll say this. I'll say, let me just speak on it real quick.
Yeah.
I think one way we can correct, because I really feel like we need another black renaissance. And I feel like the good time of like a black renaissance was the 90s. And when I say black renaissance, it's the evolution of black artistry. We were successful in the music business. You know, when I mean all genres, hip hop, R&B, pop. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. And then not only that, in film, TV, Broadway, and movies, cinema. Yeah. So we were able to be successful, and you start getting a lot more black writers then too, because a lot of black authors was able to strive in the 90s too. So that's when I'm like, that's black renaissance. You know what I'm saying? We were able to captivate in multiple different entertainment genres. You know what I'm saying? And you start seeing artists, black artists, sports. Black people start getting sports. We start getting shoe deals. We start getting black representation all over the place. Yeah. We laid our footprint. We need another black renaissance to show that, hey, there's more to life than gang banging and crime. You don't have to have just criminal based shows to be successful in the black community. True. So we don't need another Shy. We don't need another Power. We don't need another this. That's just, and even Tyler Perry, we don't have to always have something on that nature. Yeah. Can we get a good positive TV show that represents and quit hiring the same motherfucking people and truly invest in making good quality? Yeah. I'm always about quality. Quit with the stale script writing. Let's elevate. We can have because it's always refreshing to see something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always refreshing. And I think that's the reason why some shows spark real good. Yeah. Like, what's the one with Spencer James and the football? All American. All American, because it felt a little different. But then I got to the point where I'm like, all right, y'all keep pulling us. Yeah. Because y'all don't know how to elevate from it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, I think that's when a lot of people start checking out on the show. But it's always like that. And I'll say this, just because it's a TV show, it can be a white TV show based off of Maine. You don't have to put a black character in it for black people to be drawn to it. Because I feel like, we like, bro, how realistic for you to just throw one black person in amongst of 100 white kids? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a high school. It's a high school. It's a high school in Maine. Yeah. And you just like, oh, he's gonna throw this one. Like, that ain't realistic, bro. Like, it's not in this day and age. It's not realistic. Don't give me the token black kid. I don't want that. It's okay if you. I'll still watch it as long as this thing is good. Yeah. But also with black people, like, just give me good content. Facts. Let's fuck off with the baddies. Fuck off with all this drama. And give the kids something to live for and hope for. Instead of the drama. And I feel like now we using that same thing when it comes down to social media. Everybody got to find the drama. And I think that's the reason why people can't consume content nowadays without I'm looking for the drama. I'm trying to see something. I just enjoy it, you know?
Yeah, I was like, do you think because I was just kind of like how you would pivot from that, because so many people I feel like are just so accustomed to
it just takes one
to the drama and to
takes one. Yeah. It just takes one to be real good and successful. Yeah. The rest will follow. Because if you notice, especially with the crime-based shows, everybody, one made it. Now everybody's trying to do it, trying to duplicate it, and keep going at it. Yeah. Even when Tyler Perry started doing his plays, he became successful. It takes one. Now everybody was trying to copy his style and flow and trying to do his plays, and we started seeing plays pop up everywhere. And now you don't see that as much now. Yeah. But it just takes one. Yeah. And I swear, once it takes one, and that one receives a lot of positive reviews and it's 100% different, we don't have to show struggle, bro. It's a lot of people are suburban kids now.
Yeah.
That's the realistic. Everybody ain't from the hood no more.
Yeah.
But I do think you can still show a positive out of the struggle. Like you can still do a Lean on Me type of TV show that will be true because that's still that dynamic. But it don't have to be about constant drug deals and all this stuff. You know what I mean?
I get you. I don't know when, be few here in between, but I don't know like where television, movies, anything I don't know where it's going. So
I would love to see like the Wayans try to do something new and different without it just being them and their family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying, you don't go get real talent. Please stop going to get social media people that have absolutely no talent.
Yeah. No talent, no
reason to
even want to for real like
take
this
it serious.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you don't have to go
there's so
get
many
those.
people that this is what they this is what they want to do. People go to school for this stuff.
Go get go get my Grinch boy. Hometown Kid.
Oh yeah.
Go get him.
Yeah,
Was it Nick Darnell?
Mm-hmm.
Go get him. He has aspirations. Quit going to get these all just because they got social media and follow. Don't nobody give a fuck about them, bro.
Yeah.
But I think he would be good on a TV series, though. I think he would because he actually enjoys it.
Yeah.
He actually got a passion for it, and that's the difference. What you were saying.
That's the difference. Yeah.
But y'all spam us up, man.
And a respect for it as well.
You got respect for the art.
Yeah.
But y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about it in the comments. If y'all got any ideas of what should be displayed, let us know in the comments. Some of y'all don't like to tell us what y'all think in the comments, man. Go ahead and let us know. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partner.